Sorry about that. Don't ever pop a fresh cough drop in your mouth and then take a sip of black coffee. Oh, I forgot to put my hazelnut in there. I love hazelnut creamer. Look. Do you guys know who that is? It says bow down to royalty. This is the original Save Robbie merch, which, by the way, I was able to link my Teespring or my Spring account to my YouTube, and it says for some reason people can't see it in the United States of America. Can anybody out of the state on my profile on my channel see the actual link? It's like linked in there now, but I have to fix it. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, good morning. Thank you, Criminal on Replay. I was actually going to talk about you. Kindly, by the way. Jesus Christ, we don't need to go there again. Okay. Hey, Siren. Love you. Have a good day at work. Missy K. Peach. I love you. Truths Jr. Hello. Love you. Excuse meow. Cool Gamer. Hello. Red Door Woman. Good to see you. Hello, everybody. Gather around. Get your cough drops, your coffee, your... I don't know why I almost just said a filthy C word. Get your receipts. Get your receipts. Look. Look. Do you know who got me these? These are receipt scarves. We're just going to call her Scarflet. Scarlet. Scarlet! Look! Look, I puke receipts out. Right before I started masturbating with the crucifix, butthead walks in and I go, bleh. What do you think of that? I got receipts, bitch. Where's your receipts? I come with receipts. What you got? Huh? What you got? A blow-up motherfucking punching glove? Player? Who that? Isn't that cool? Isn't that fun? Yes, happy birthday to Michael. Thank you, Criminal on Replay. Hey, Finding Hope. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you. Where's the... Hold on a minute. Before we get started, Kudo board. If you guys want to sign his Kudo board, sign his Kudo board. That would be an online birthday gift or birthday card. It's like a card, but they can print it out in like a poster. And we also have another one in the works that I'm going to be shooting out there for another birthday we got coming up. Can't say who yet. Okay. How do I share this? No, I don't want to thank the contributors yet. Gift, share, send. No, I don't want to send it to them yet. And by the way, these are really hard to keep secret, so I don't fucking keep these a secret anymore. I don't, because you try to pass them around privately and be like, hey, can you sign this Kudo board card? Can you sign this? It's impossible without the person finding out, so fuck it. Hey, does anybody know how I'm trying to find the link. Anyways, gather around. I'll try to find the link. Oh, thank you, Peach. There's the link. You're awesome, Peach. Star. There we go. Thank you. All right. I'm going to get high on coffee real fast. Gather around. No chance. No dance. No chance. No dance. No chance. Give me second chances. That's so cool. I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! My... Thank you. Hey, did I show you guys this? I'm super excited about this Zodiac book. It's like the Zodiac signs and the compatibility of like all of the signs and stuff like that. I love that kind of stuff. Alicia, LFT, got this for me. Yo, Daniel, what up? Hey, Mama Bear, how you doing? Perspective Reverence, it's good to see you. Hello, how you doing? So this place has been a shit. Don't turn on the alarm when I'm trying to talk. Hey, Daniel. This place is a shit show, by the way. Major shit show. Listen, I'm my own shit show in myself. Butthead? On a scale from 1 to 10, how big of a shit show do you think that I am? 10 being the coolest, 1 being the fuck. Am I the coolest shit show or the not coolest? Oh, I'm a 5? It's kind of boring. I don't want to be a 5. I either want to be extremely shitty or really cool. I'm a big wad shit show. I feel ya. But at least I come with them receipts. By the way, these are CVS receipts. CVS pharmacy receipts. Scarlett, did you get these from CVS, by the way? Are these did you have these like printed? Ooh, look. That receipt. Ooh, I didn't. Hold on a minute. Let me read some of these receipts. You have your own shit show going on? Yeah, exactly, Angie. Me too. Look at this receipt. Says that I bought 1 Altoids SF peppermint for $1.67. Wow. Oh, okay, Crafton. Awesome. I'm glad you got it before I got started because I have not got into that yet. On this one, I have a coupon for 15% off with a 50% purchase. Ooh, maybe I'll buy 50 Altoids. Ooh, these are fun. Scarlett, I didn't look at these in detail. They've been folded. Ooh, $2 off. $12 Advil, Aleve, Bayer, Excedrin. Now, Aleve, that's what somebody uses for... Kim, Scarlett gave me these receipt scarves in Vegas. Is Aleve something you take for your period? For cramps, right? I think I've taken that before. Or is that one Excedrin? Excedrin. I got all the receipts. But I got a few coupons for you as well. Maybe you can take them and get discounts. I could walk in naked and be like, and I'll just cover all my dirty bits. Wouldn't that be cool? Love you, Amy. Hey, Gold Star Mom. How you doing? Midol. Yes. Wait, is it Midol or what's the other one? Isn't there another one though? I feel like I'm missing one. Not Bayer. Kind of rhymes with tampon. Midol? Isn't there one that rhymes with tampon that you take for your tampons when your tampons hurt? When your tampons are feeling painful or they swell or sometimes. Oh my God. Pamprin! Yes, thank you. Oh, thank God I need some Pamprin. It's like in the end of that one Sarah Bareilles song from Girls 5 Eva, she's like saying everything she's afraid of. She's like, and of course, I'm afraid that somewhere deep inside of me is a lost tampon. Where did you go? Where did you go? I'm afraid. Because she's scared that there's a tampon lost inside of her. Pampron. Now I want to say Pampron. YouTube nut jobs. Do it. Oh, yes, you do have a rich. Good. Hey, sweet wheat. Oh, wow. So hold on a minute. Personal question, Tanya. You don't have to answer this, or we're not doctors, but when you go through menopausal phases of the world, do you I know that you lose your ability to like bleed forever, like all the blood leaves your body and stuff. Do you still want to do it, or do you not do it? Like you know what I'm saying? Does it make you more sexually hyper, or does it you just go, no, I don't want to do that? I'm glad you enjoyed Scream 6. I hear they're putting off Scream 7 because there's a writer's strike right now. You'll find out one day, Peach. Find out one day. Blake, when the fuck did I ever tell you and Carla Laura, go to somebody else's fucking life? Laura, I'm gonna have to get rid of that that alarm clock one day because it's starting to scare me. Because I'm getting old. You do have sex? Is it bearable or? Oh, you want to do it so much more? Wow. I hear that 40. Since now that I'm a 40-year-old man, and now I'm gonna be 41 in like 10 days from today. I feel like definitely would like to have a sexual relationship. I'm more aroused. I'm starting to feel more in tune with my right nipple, which is my trigger point. And sensitive smell. That's why I can't be around these candles, you guys, the marriage candles, because they smell like Dickens, but not the good kind. Okay, so my sense of aroma is coming stronger. Maybe that's because I go in and out of quitting vaping, which, by the way, I'm on day 2 of quitting vaping again for like the 58th time. That's why I'm doing caffeine. So thank you. Pamprin. Do you need a pamprin? Do you need a tampon? Nips are sedative. Yeah, only my right nipple, though, Scarlett. If you play with my left one, it's just not going to do anything for me. Sorry. You know, hold on a minute. God, this is uncomfortable, but I love it's just funny to thank you for letting me open up to you, by the way. And then I'll get into what I was gonna say to replay crew and stuff. I'll tell you, I don't know if it's because I'm a Gemini or I like acting or whatever, but I feel like we all have hit a 1 if, and you don't have to answer this, but hit a 1 if you have a different personality in the bedroom. Like you have like an alter ego in there. I'm a 1. You wouldn't believe it or think so, but in the bedroom, I become a man. Like, ugh. Your voice even changes. Facial expressions change. You're a 1. And hit a 2 if you're just yourself. Okay. I am a role player. Like I'm an actor in the bedroom because I don't know. You just get into it's like a natural thing you do. Like normally, if you said to somebody, hey, can you pass the butter at the dinner table? Hey, can you please pass the butter? You say it in your normal voice, but in the bedroom, it's like if you want to rub butter on your nipples and stuff, you're like, oh, pass the butter, I'm getting close. and for me, I get like this deeper, hey, butthead, do you have a different personality in the bedroom times? Do you have a different like persona that comes? Huh? Oh, that's confidential information. No, I do. You could ask Michael. And so if it's like you're touching the left nipple, like, no, not that one, the right one. Because this one's not going to do anything. Oh, shit. You have an ego and you're not ashamed? Yeah, and it's weird because I don't know. I think that's why when I'm feeling sick and stuff or I just feel lazy, I don't want to have sex because I can't put on a good show. I can't get into that character of the I'm going to name my sexual. Hey, you guys want to name my sexual alter ego today? Don't name it Chris Gaines, by the way. That one's already taken. Ooh, what's a good one? Save Floppy. So he's not floppy anymore and he's hard. My penis already has a name. His name is Merv. My best friend Marlene, she named him years ago. We could name him Metapause. Because I do sweat a lot when I'm doing it, so that would make sense. It's like I'm having a hot flash. Metapause would be a good one. Hot save, metapause, save hottie. Hey, bitch talks, save hottie, soggy drawers, moist unit. My moist unit. Peter Piper. Ooh. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, but how many peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers Peter Piper's dick? Peter Piper's dick. Love you, Bechdel Reel. You must be this tall to ride this ride. Ooh, Brian. Papa like. Papa like. But we're trying to name the ride. Ooh, Free Roberto. Ooh, I could get that tattooed on my undercarriage. Oh, hey, what do you think my alter ego in the bedroom should be? Butthead, the name. Flounder.
Alter ego.
What is it?
Your alter ego is a little bitch.
Little bitch. But I'm the opposite in the bedroom, though. I am not a little bitch in the bedroom.
You're always a little bitch.
My chest flexes, and I'm like, I am. You could ask my husband. Woody. Ooh. Woody Hangelson. Woody, like Woody Harrelson. Woody Harry son. It's too hot to wear that scarf. No, it's I got the air conditioner on because it was like 76 degrees in here. Kroll the Enforcer. Ooh, that's a little rough. Sounds like torture porn there. Dr. Schlong. Hey, Sally Ann. Love you. Hello. Just popping in to say hi. Dr. Schlong. We're naming my alter ego in the bedroom. Do you have one of those, Sally Ann? I feel like you would. I feel like you'd have more of like a, ooh, probably bondage, like master type. Where's Oscar when you need him? Mr. Happy? I don't know. My face doesn't look happy when I'm doing it, though. You know how we all make serious faces, too? Like, you could be in a good mood, and then with your partner, like, oh, you want to go play around or whatever. Then all of a sudden, your smile goes away. Nobody smiles during sex. I've never seen someone be like, ha, 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 ha. Robbie Jr.? Yeah, but Brian, I become more of a man in the bedroom. Like, I even like grunt and stuff. Am I giving too much information away? Jack in the Box. And then that'd be cool if they made Jack in the Box underwear. Hey, Peyton. Hey, Shelly. It's weird because like my voice changes. You don't speak to people the same way you would speak in like an HR department, of course. It's weird. Isn't that weird? Don't you guys find that odd behavior? And then everyone says, oh, look at that fake bitch. Well, technically, we're all fake. If you're real in the bedroom, like your real self, which, I mean, obviously you're naked, but you have to like play it up like a role to keep up. It's like a movie, like a script, but it's like freelance, or not freelance, but it's improv. Unless maybe some of you people script your sexual relations. That'd be, hold on. Hit a 2 if you've ever like gone by a script in the bedroom. I'm just really curious. That'd be kind of like role playing, but role playing is more like improv. But sometimes improv and role playing can just go the wrong way, and you'll say something and I'll be like, wait, what? You're fun in the bedroom? Okay, hold on. Let me tell you this story real fast. Okay. Now, this is back when I quit smoking cigarettes. So this was a terrible hookup for me years ago. Okay. Lost Vegan. Also, don't ever drink OJ after brushing your teeth. I feel you on that one. There was a man one time that I met on a Grindr hookup site. He said he has I think I might have told this story before. He has a fetish of cigarettes in the bedroom. It's like, what do you mean cigarette? Like put it ashtray, like maybe have a cigarette after sex or something? No. You get to his home and he has full cartons of cigarettes in the nightstand. The whole time while he's doing it, smoking and doing weird stuff with the cigarette smoke. There were smoke blown in areas of my life that I had never even known existed that could even hold smoke and inhale. My ass inhaled smoke.
Blake, when the fuck did I ever tell you and Carl?
Sorry about that. Hold on, hey Siri, turn off all of my alarms. You can use a CVS receipt to replace a missing window blind. Ooh, fancy. Walking heart attack. Yeah. And he was not playing around with it. He was very serious about it. Your husband and you have both lost a ton of weight and it's been amazing in the bedroom. Ooh, that is motivation. He's the type of guy to have smoking monkeys playing poker. If you show signs of being shy and awkwardness, it won't be a good experience. You mean in the bedroom, right? People do cry during sex? Hold on a minute. Like married people. Okay, hold on. I've never cried during Have you hit a one? Now, we're not referring to anything like negative. I'm just saying, like with your partner, with your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever. You ever cried during it? I don't think even when I like was popping it, the cherry and stuff, it didn't, like, even when it was painful, I didn't cry. You cried after sex? Oh, oh, I'm sorry if I turned off everyone's alarms. I've never thought of that, by the way. Morning, Willow. Sex is good for weight loss. You've cried after sex, a happy cry. That's awesome. You've cried after. Wow. Made people cry during sex. That's probably the truth. Gold star. That's probably true. Wow. Hey, London girl. God, humans are we're such interesting creatures, aren't we? Like our emotion can change like that. We can change our attitudes in a heartbeat. If you're in a bad mood with your husband or wife or whatever, and then all of a sudden a friend calls and you're like, hey, oh, how are you? And your inflection changes. So we're all fake in our own ways, if you think about it. But mainly I'm concerned about the bedroom. And there's some things that people have said in the bedroom where I'm like, I wonder if I should file a police report. Like, seriously. And please stop. Okay, you talkers, you bedroom talkers. Hey, Nicole, you bedroom talkers who have full-fledged conversations like we're at a tea party or something in the bedroom need to calm the fuck down. You need to calm down. Hey, Joneson, good to see you. Good to see you. You need to calm down. Okay? I can't. I'm not going to get into my personal relationship currently, but there's been people where it's like, they're like, yeah, you like that? It's like, of course I do. I wouldn't be here if I did not. Stop asking me questions. This is not a job interview. This is supposed to be a romantic sexual experience. You're asking me my favorite color and all this weird shit in the bed? Jesus Christ, stop asking so many questions. And then, yeah, you like that? Tell me what you like. You should have paid attention to what I liked before we hooked up and stuff. And that's the whole point of like bonding before this. Stop asking me. You'll figure it out along the way. Jesus Christ. Tits. Depends on what you mean by crying. Real small. Whose dick was small? Sometimes they just lay it down right. It makes us a little emotional. If you get dirty or kinky, that's a connection. All right. All the talkers in the bedroom, where are you at? Hit a one. Where is the talkers at? I need to call you out for a minute, and I need to actually ask you why, or what questions do you ask, and why are you so curious to speak to people like that? It's weird. It's actually, I get it. It's their kink, but it's uncomfortable because I'm like, now is not really the time for like, I don't want to have a conversation with you right now. At the market, but wanted to pop in and say, hey, Gen X. You like a little talk, but not a full conversation. Well, yeah, I mean, like, think what I'm going to say mostly is like the full sentence that comes out of my mouth is, I'm going to, oh my God, I'm getting close. Why do we always have to warn each other? It's like we're running from a grenade or something, like we warn, it's going to blow. Run. Move your face out of the way unless you move your face. Some people don't want to move their face or their mouth. I'm just saying. You can't stand talking. Well, it's good if he's about to. Exactly. You find talking weird during sex. Yeah, and some people, like I said, hey, Bobby Pin, some people, like I said, have said some weird stuff where I'm like, I kind of want to notify the authorities now about this. Weird. Like, I'm not going to get into that, like talking about beating me and stuff. And I'm like, oh, you're going to hit me? Or you're just saying you want, like, I don't know. It's just people have some weird kinks, okay? You guys need to get right with Jesus. And do not bring Jesus into the bedroom. And if Mrs. Portland, please stop reading out of the Mormon Bible while you're getting it on with Mr. Portland, okay? because we're tired of seeing you in your underwear swinging the Mormon Bible around while you're cussing people out in front of the Jesus statue right when you're dancing to Tell Me Something Good, right in front of the Jesus statue, getting all freaky humping his leg. Stop that. Sorry about that. Hey, Without Borders. Sorry, I got a little carried away, okay? And I apologize about that. I don't know how we got on the topic of that, but please, my advice or just my questions to you is, can you please start being yourself in the bedroom, okay? Just kidding. I will never. I like, you don't want to know your partner is getting close. Never stop already. Oh, ooh, I like that attitude. Go get her. No, it's fine, Tammy. It's fine. Where is Miss P? I don't know. She said, hate, harass. It sounds like she's saying Sarah. Harass. She is adorable, though. I will say that. I'm just going to say that. Because then she's going to come for me, and we don't fucking need that. Okay? My God. You have your wrench? Oh, okay, good. Nobody flash on YouTube. Miss P. Robin! He's doing missionary. Just lays there like bib lettuce. Okay, anyways. Back to what I came on here to talk about. I heard somebody say, it was in a chat. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. And they were saying, like, they'll defend people no matter what and stuff like that, or have their friends' backs. And I mean, yeah, that's awesome. But I titled this, These Communities Are a Battlefield. You want to know why? Because you're just sitting back and all of a sudden your friends start throwing missiles back and forth at each other and you're like, oh, fuck. And then you're trying to quit vaping. So you pull out the vape and you're like, oh, shit. And you're just sitting there watching missiles fly back and forth. And so when friends are like, oh my God, why aren't you defending me or this or that? It's like, what do you want me to fucking punch my other friend in the face or like throw a bowling ball at him or a rocket? Like, what do you want me to do? So it's hard to kind of figure out what the fuck's going on, number one. And then number two, especially if you've taken breaks recently or whatever, it's like you don't know what's going on, but then you also don't even want it, like you don't even want to get involved. And then here lies the problem. You're going through that too, Xylee. Here lies the problem, though. When you don't say anything, you're like, hey, I really don't want to get involved. Sometimes that brings up an issue in itself. And your friend's like, oh, so you don't want to stick up for me. So you don't care about what's going on. No, I do care. But like, normally I'm like, I could help you privately, maybe, and like, maybe help with some sort of resolution privately. So it's not so, because it's very easy. And so that gets me into like Replay Crew, because I got sent like some clips and I got sent just a bunch of different things that I guess there was confusion. But so I sent a message to Kim and Crafton, like, to let him know, because people were like, oh, you're fighting with Replay. I was like, no, I'm not fighting with Replay again. Like, I don't want to go back there again. So I'm going to like clarify that part, because what happened with Replay, her and I just didn't like each other, like me and many other people. You could go fuck yourself. Be a good person. Go fuck yourself. Hold on. Fuck off. You can make up with Replay, and I know that from firsthand experience, and many other people. Like, I've made up with lots of different people. So here's like the position it puts me in when that happens. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happens most of the time, but I know my experience, like my experiences with people. That's why I'm like, most of the time when I talk about gossip and shit like that, it directly affects me. That's why I'm talking about it. So I try not to stick my nose or involve or see things that are being said about people like in group chats and stuff. Because if I see it, then I'm like, oh, fuck, now I'm going to have to like tell that person. I don't want to see it. So yesterday I removed myself out of a group chat just to not be present when things were being said. Okay. But back to replay. Her and I just didn't fucking like each other from random stupid shit. God knows why. I don't even know why. I think I just saw her like making comments and I'm like, well, fuck you too. Because that's normally how it works with me. I'm like, well, fuck. You know, same reason like any like Captain Kangaroo or anybody. If I see you talking shit, I'm probably going to be snarky back. Okay. And so then what happened was she had posted my Sally Ann video. Okay. But she had made, I just didn't like her. I didn't like the things she said about me before. And I didn't even watch the video, but I was like, fuck you. You're not using my content for your hateful stuff, which by the way, it wasn't. She was just sharing it because she liked it. But anyways, I just knew that we didn't like each other. And so I struck her channel. Well, her channel ended up going down. Like I guess it was her third strike. And it deleted her channel. And I was like, oh, I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to be like, hey, don't use my content for stupid stuff. Hey, DeLorean. So anyways, I agree, Joneson. So anyways, she reached out to me through an email and she said, hey, I just want to let you know that wasn't a mean video. Please, can you please retract the strike? I'm trying to focus on true crime and get out of drama. Now I want you to pay attention to that part. Amen, John Paul. She said, I don't want to be a part of the drama. I'm trying to get away from it. And I think we can all relate to that. You know, it's really hard. Sometimes you kind of get sucked back in, or you just sit there and watch your friends fight and you're automatically sucked in being like, I don't know what do you want me to do? Just sit here and wait until one of the fucking metaphorical bombs just fucking smacks me right in the face. Okay. Love you, boo-boo, kitty. So anyways, I responded to her real snarky. I was like, you know what? No, you use my content and you're mean to me and you say a lot of hurtful stuff. And I was like, you know, being a dick to her. DeLorean, this is the receipts scarf that Scarlett gave me in Vegas. She gave me 2 of them. They're actual receipts. So anyways, then she responded. She was like, no, I really am trying. Like, I'm sorry if I hurt you. And I was like, well, you know what? I expect a public apology. And it wasn't up to me to put her in that position. Like, I wasn't trying to hold it over her head. I was just like, you know, it's really shitty if you're saying mean stuff to me. Alicia, if you're saying mean stuff to me, I would like for you to, you know, say that publicly and maybe possibly show your friends that are mean to me that maybe it's possible, you know, whatever. And so she apologized and I just felt bad and I retracted it. So her channel was reinstated and stuff. And she'd been nice to me. She comes in here. She's just, it was a very easy fix. It was really quick. So when that happened, I know that that's possible to make up with her, even though there's other people fighting with her. Right. So, you know, she has not come back. It is awesome, DeLorean. She's not come back at me. She's not been mean. She's been very cool and she's stuck to her side of it. Well, people were saying yesterday, so I wanted to clarify. They're like, she hasn't kept her side of the agreement. She's doing drama and stuff like that. But the agreement wasn't for her. She was basically telling me she's trying to stay away from drama. And I fucking get that. I try to stay away from this asshole every single day, and he harasses me. He taunts me. He picks on me. He teases me. He's a shit. Oh, God. Oh, he's rude. Okay. He's less good looking than myself. It's ridiculous. Hey, Jer. Actual receipts. So anyways, that was it. You know, it's not up to me to tell her, you better do this or I'm not, because I'm not her boss. I was just basically saying, hey, oh, okay, Kim. I was just basically saying, hey, like, stop being a dick to me. I don't know you, replay. We started off on the wrong foot. We've been dicks to each other. And she has been nice to me ever since. So I guess, you know, and I don't even know. It's not even my business. And I'm going to say I don't care what's going on. I mean, I care if people are getting hurt, but I can't do anything to fix whatever's going on with her and whoever else because I'm not her boss and I'm not your boss. I'm his boss.
No, you're not.
You ever strangle me like that again, you're out. That's one
I will throw
strike.
you off the balcony.
Well, climb back up the balcony like Wonder Woman, and I'll once I get up here, I'll start puking. My head will turn like Linda Blair. Don't try me. So that was that. So if she's fighting with other people, yeah, I don't want to know, Kim. If she's fighting with other people, that wasn't our deal to be like, you better stay out of drama, replay, because I'm not up to it's not up to me to tell her what to do. She's just made peace with me, and that was it. We appreciate you. I'm on a call, so have you muted, but we were glad you reached out. You deserve peace. Yeah, and I wanted to make sure I told you guys first because it happened on your stream. So I was like, oh God, I do not want to be back and forth with replay again because you guys, it just goes to show it's so simple and fun and it feels good. I almost said to make out with people because I was reading Tuesday's thing saying you're out. It is fun to make out with people. It's really fun to make out. I love a good makeout session, sometimes without any climax, just making out, you know. People are nasty anymore. It's becoming a pain in the ass to enjoy you. Exactly. And so what's difficult about it is because you often hear, well, you're in the middle of it, or pick a side, or I don't want you to pick a side. But there's always a but. But did you know they did this to me? Yeah, well, that sucks. But I'm going to respond by saying, but did you know, I'm going to use Jur, for example. If someone's like, hey, I saw that you're peaceful with Jur now, and that's great. I'm not telling you. By the way, nobody did this. I'm just saying an example. But did you know that Jur has done this? Did you know that she said this about you before and this and that? I know you're cool. I don't want to ruin that. But let me go ahead and ruin that real quick. And so I'm like, okay, but, and so my response to that would be, well, did you know that it's possible to make peace with Jur because I did that? That's really the only thing I can say. I don't give a shit what Jura said about me in the past. I said shitty. I used to make fun of her and be like, yeah, because she has that sweet, soft voice. And so she was agreeing, like people would talk shit and she'd be like, yeah. And so I was like mocking her. I was like, why do you keep saying yeah and responding and agreeing every time someone talks shit? So I used to say mean stuff about her. But people miss the good part of you can be nice, except for him. All he does is walk around and shove his face with stuff, mainly dicks. Woo! Help! He's gonna kill me! Please, somebody help me! I can't see anything. I can't see anything. I ain't no snowflake here. Hey, Lisa. Yep. Yeah, Amber. Are you saying because I made up with Amber? Yeah, everybody. Amber, people want us to fight and say mean stuff. Who cares what Amber said a long time ago? I said shitty stuff about Amber too. I actually called her lots of mean names. Brooklyn. Yeah, so if you can't look, if you care about people, I think, and I've learned this because I put people in the middle plenty of times and be like, why the hell are you doing this? And you have to learn not to do that because a lot of people don't see stuff. And you know what? They don't have time. Do you see how busy my life is here? Look at me. My maid. He isn't even clean yet. You just don't have time. And that's the whole point of like taking a break. Then you come back, you're like, oh God. I mean, there's enough people that just don't fucking like me to begin with. And I responded to them on my own. And I don't even know most of the time why they're mad at me. And speaking of which, Nenny C, what the fuck? Okay, hold on a minute. Let me go off on this person. And it's not to be mean, okay? Nenny C, you are a person that I've actually made up with. Hey, science girl. You are a person that I have been kind to, and I hope you're good too. And I've made up with you, and I thought you were like cool. We used to say hi. And here's another fucking problem that I have with Nenny C. All of a sudden, I have no idea why, because I must have missed that story too. All of a sudden, she hates me again. And this was like a long time ago. saying stupid shit. He's terrible. I'm like, what? What? She didn't even, like, that's the problem. There's a communication problem there. So ever since then, I was like, well, fuck that. I don't have time to find out why she's mad. Who cares? Who cares? So I started talking shit back. All of a sudden, I get this email from her like this long yesterday. You hurt my feelings, and I've never said anything about you. I've never said that you said anything about my aunt or my uncle or my mom or my dad. I never said you said that. All I said was your voice is annoying. And she sends me this long email how she was crying, and because I shared out a video yesterday from an account that made a video about Space Monster fucking camera slipping off or slipping on. And she's like, you're that account and I know it. And they made me. I'm like, no, first of all, I don't have time to respond to all that. No, if I'm going to say something mean to you, I'm going to say it with my mouth. And I have. Oh, who cares about Space Monster? She's an idiot. Thanks, Finding Hope. So, Nettie C, I don't have a problem with you. I have a problem with the fact that you just say shitty stuff about me, and I don't even know why. That's why. So I'm sorry if your feelings have been hurt, but that's not my fault. You said about me the other day, Robbie gets what he gets. Then that's what I responded to her in the email. Well, I guess you get what you get then. You've been friends with people who have been friends with someone that dragged you continuously. YouTube politics. Yeah, and what do you do in that situation, Jur? Hold on, Jur. I have to say, yeah. I actually have always liked your voice. It's just, you know, when I get mad at people, I mock them. Just like when people get mad at me, they come after my hair or my situation or whatever and say I live in a 1-bedroom and all sorts of stupid shit. Yeah, idiot is an understatement. The Space Monster always finds herself where she knows possibly somebody will be talking horribly about somebody that she hates, and that would be me. And again, that's another person. I've gone on her panel, we've spoke privately, and we've made peace with each other. Next thing you know, she's dragging me again. I'm like, wait a minute. She either had to, and I'm not saying this to be mean, because I was drinking that night too, and we were laughing and getting along. She had to have been intoxicated and just not remembered us making peace. It might even still be on her channel. And then next thing you know, she's going after me. I don't have time to keep up with the back and forth of people getting pissed off and not communicating, sliding into an email or DMs and saying, hey, guess what? I'm pissed off at you again. You have to find out in chats and shit. It's annoying. Yeah, they don't care about anyone, but I think that they don't even care, Boo Boo Kitty, about just having some sort of peace. Hey, Janessa. You're very sweet, Janessa. Thank you. Yeah, exactly, Jur. It's and like I said about replay and you, and let's see, actually, Robin Swan. I'll call out all you bitches. Scarlett, back in the days when her and Natasha, like she was more when me and Natasha were fighting and she was still in with Natasha, I was like, oh, fuck Scarlett. I did that with Science Girl in Bloom Media is now her name. I've done that with the DeLorean. She used to make videos and I was like, fuck her. Why is she making videos of me? I've done that with Alicia, I think with the Natasha stuff. Let's see, who else? Who else have I gone after in this chat? I'm scrolling. Life in the Red Kim, definitely called her a fucking number of names back and forth, just seeing her in different chats and stuff and being confused. Let's see. Still scrolling up. Makeup Sarah, I've never been me. I think Jonesin, right? When Jonesin came in, I was like, fuck you. I was like, hey, Jonesin, you know, you're good. You could stay as long as you're nice. You're the one that has, oh, I've done it to Ash. Nope. Never with Gold Star. Yep. Rosalang, definitely with you. Okay. Thank you, Criminal on Replay. I appreciate that. I hope you have a good day. What? Oh, definitely done it to this one. Daria. Fuck off, Daria. I think I've said that a number of times. Hey, Daria, hold on a minute. Do you have, hold on. Let's even see here. Don't you have a video? Can I play it? I'm going over to your channel right now. I think she even clipped me telling her to fuck off. Because I used to think Daria was strictly just like this annoying troll that would come in just to stir trouble. And I used to think she was a couple different people. that don't like. And you know what? Hold on a minute. Before I say something else, let me say this. To all you people, the other day I said, and I stand by this, if you're going to make fun of people's looks and stuff, turn on your fucking cameras. That's all. I'm not saying you have to do that, and I can't tell you to do that either way. Hey, Moose Knuckle. That's funny. And I don't care. And then you have people, and this is to whoever, like, I'm going to point out, because Cole, that Cole DeCase person is, even if you go over to their channel when they tag me, it shows you that they're subscribed to my channel. Like, you should hide that. But your obsession shows enough as is. So to all these people, they're like, oh my God, they think it's funny when we guess who they are. Oh my God, they're so stupid. They're guessing on this or that. Well, people wouldn't have to guess who you were if you were your fucking self. If you were brave enough and confident enough to do the shit that Cole does on here. Because I do think Cole is a fake person. Until Cole, here's my challenge to you. Be the man that you claim to be, Cole DeCase. The confident man that makes fun of all these other men that are confident enough to come on here. But see, he's going to make an excuse, or she, whoever they are. I don't think that picture is a real person, but prove me wrong and show me how stupid I am. The only way you could do that, Cole DeCase, is turn on your camera, show your face, and say, how you save Robbie with your mouth. I'm Cole DeCase, and you're a fucking idiot. How hard is that to do? It's hard because either one, you're not confident. That's why you cut other people down. Or number two, you're fucking AJ. And AJ, by the way, fuck off. You're annoying. That person is just... That's my response to AJ anytime she tags me or says my name or mentions me on all of her fake channels that we don't think is her or that we know is her. This is my response to you, AJ. This is all I got. That's my response to you. Okay, now let's go play Daria's video. Sorry about that. Let me click on your name, Daria. Okay, go ahead and archive it. Okay. Now, hey, Sofa. Hey. Here's Daria. Okay. Go to channel. Oh, fuck. Daria, can you drop the video link in the chat? I'm trying to, hold on. Maybe I could look up Daria Sick Sad World. Sad World. Hold on. We're gonna go back in time because look, this shit happens. Okay, Daria #1 with Save Robbie. Here we go. Hold on. Let me pull this up and share the screen. Oh, yeah, Janessa. She's always on something. Okay. She's always like, go out and hug grass, AJ. Bitch, go out and hug your filtered grass. You don't touch real grass. Okay, hold on. Here we go.
On the next Sick Sad World.
My door. Mrs. P, why would you put all those signs on your door? Because it's her fucking door, Daria. And she's saying I put that up for protection. Why don't you pay attention to your own door, Daria? Why would you put all those decorations on your house? Why would you put all that stuff on your door? Because it's their fucking door. Okay. Oh, I just snapped. And you know what's crazy? You know what's... it's kind of embarrassing actually sometimes when you snap on somebody and they're actually like, I've had people on my panel where they come in to support the person on my panel and they say something. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean by that? I think I did that last time Laura was on my panel and she was like, no, Robbie, they're cool. They're just, and I was like, oh, sorry. Like I get all defensive really quick. And I think naturally we all are because there's always somebody coming at us, you know? So yeah, that was fun. Are there any more? Is that the only one? Let me see. Let me look on her channel. She's fun. Yeah, I think that was the only one. And she has a Merry Christmas one, a Hey one, and Hello Everybody one. But yeah, that just goes to show. Robin, I think I probably have snapped on you. I have snapped on a lot of people, you know, because naturally you're always on the defense because somebody's making a video about you. So sometimes you just don't know if somebody's kidding or not. And what's really confusing is sometimes somebody will just come into the chat that has been totally mean to you in other chats, and they come in and I have to double check. I'm like, is this a troll account of them? Do they have like, what are you doing? Hi. And it's uncomfortable because you don't want to be rude to them. I mean, sometimes I have been like, get the fuck out of here. And then they just come in being nice, and it's like, oh, okay, we're good. But see, the thing is, if you do that to me, if you just come in and you're nice, I'll forget about everything that we've said to each other, and there's no apologies necessary or needed. I'll just be like, oh, okay, hi, welcome in here. I guess we're good now. Cool with me. Hey, Rachel. But it's confusing sometimes. You were offering refreshments to her. Hold on. Oh my God, my alarm clock is going off. We're going to wear this one as a belt, this other receipt, okay? Ring my belt, ring my belt, ding dong, looks like my schlong. Okay? Okay. Your fave one is the NC one. Well, that one I won't play because I'm not here's the other part. All you bitches have been like, here's what's uncomfortable. I forgot to talk about this part. You know what else is uncomfortable? Not only being in the middle of people's stuff, but it's very uncomfortable now that people are so report happy that you can't even support your friends who have been, you know, booted or, you know, have gone to another platform. So, you know, like I had to tell somebody the other day, I won't say who, but I was like, I'm sorry. Like they asked me to share a link to a stream that was like somewhere else or their new channel. And I'm like, I'm sorry because they're my friend, but I could get in trouble by doing that. So I'll do it over on like other platforms. Like I'll share it out like Facebook and stuff like that. Maybe you know what? We should create like a Facebook group of where people are streaming at, you know, and that way, if we join it, like people always know. That'd be kind of nice, wouldn't it? Maybe I'll do that. And that way we could be like, hey, so-and-so's over on YouTube now. Somebody's over on whatever platform they're streaming from now. Maybe they're going live on Facebook. And then that way people don't lose each other. And it's hard because you want to help your friends. And then it's like, well, fuck. People have put us in the position that if we even try to help our friends, then we're going to get reported. But I think they do it on purpose. Hey, Vigilum, you too. I think they do it on purpose to be like, let's see how far they'll go for their friends. Well, I'll go far for them. But also I look out for myself and my channel. So it's difficult. You're putting me in a hard position. So I think the haters, they want to see us be like, oh, sorry, I can't share that. And look, now they're going to fight. No, we're not going to fucking fight. How about you stop being so rude and report happy? Now I know, Amy, and it sucks because there's two people that are my friends that I care about that I can't even have them on my panel anymore. And I won't because people are fucking report happy and it sucks. Yeah, exactly. You know, you have people, they yell, ban. Who was it? I'm not even going to say, I'm not even going to go into that. But there was somebody talking about ban evading the other day and like saying, who cares if people are doing it? Meanwhile, they're like reporting them and talking. It's like, it's hard. No one should ask anyone to share anything, but no one should be afraid to share either. I know. People are trying so hard to try and get Robbie in a fight with others. Yeah, that's not going to happen. You know, it's not. And that's the only reason last night, you know, because I left a certain group chat and I said, I'll be back, but I didn't like the conversation that was going on at the time. And I could have not tuned into it. But the thing is, I didn't want to be shown in there because you never know. People could get confused like, oh, you were in that group chat and you didn't tell me what's going on. So I was like, see no evil, hear no evil, speak. And I'm not calling those people evil. I'm just saying I don't want to see it because then I'm going to want to tell the other person. It's not my business. So I'm just going to remove myself from that business since it's not mine until, the conversation changed. You're not report happy, but you need to work on being rude for sure. Oh, I'm definitely rude. And then I actually scrolled up. Well, Regina, and I don't even it's not that I guess being in the middle, but is Switzerland. But nobody ever chooses to be Switzerland. I think a lot of people just choose to mind their business and hopefully people work it out or whatever. So it sucks because by default, you're already put into a position of being in the middle. And it's well, what the fuck am I going to, okay. And here's what really frustrates me. Almost every single time, except with Noodle Mash and Miss Portland, they accepted, and Lycan and Tiffany accepted for a little bit, and then that went south. But I've been okay, well, I could offer let's offer maybe a private mediation, peace agreement. Maybe that'll help. That'll do good. And then they agree to it. But you know what? Most of the people have said, no, I don't want to do that. They've done too much to me. They've done this. Okay, well then what would you like me to do? Thank you a little bit. If I've offered something to help and then you have declined and said, nope, I don't want peace with that person. Okay, well then you have just told me that you've brought to my attention that I'm in the middle. You have brought to my attention that you are fighting with somebody else that I care about and I care about you. Take off your clothes. And then you verified that there's going to be no solution to it and you want to decline mine. So that leaves me right there in the middle, and it is not my responsibility to do anything about it. So when you go to get mad at me because I didn't choose sides, you need to remember that I said, what can I do to help? And you declined. Most of the time you're like, what can I do to help? Well, you could remove their rent. No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not fighting with one of my friends, okay, and somebody I care about because all of a sudden you guys are fighting. I'm also not going back on let's say Juror, for example, or Replay, or I'm not going back on my peace and my word with them to make peace simply because they've started fighting with somebody else that I care about. It's not going to happen because that's completely going against my peace agreement with that person. And that doesn't change because they're fighting with someone else, because it's not my responsibility to force them to have peace with everybody, because I'm not fucking Jesus. And I'm also not having sex with Jesus. I didn't mean that I'm not having sex with him. I said I'm not fucking him. I'm not him, but I'm also not fucking him as well. Okay, I'm married. Get your blasphemous heads out of the gutter.
Sorry, that was just for the caffeine. I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry about that. So, yeah, not my fucking problem. Yes, Daria, and that's why it's uncomfortable because, and most of the time, what's crazy? You don't even have to say anything. A lot of the times, you'll let people fight. Next thing you know, your wrench is gone in their chat, or they've blocked you because they're fighting, and you're friends with both of them. And then one just automatically assumes that you're siding with somebody else, or siding with somebody else, or and you don't even say a word. And next thing you know, you're in the middle of a full-fledged fight with somebody that you don't even know what they're mad about. And you're not even mad. You're just confused. And you're like, oh, I guess I'm fighting. Well, I guess, hey, Scully, I guess that's what's up. By the way, hold on. Scully, did I see that you did the Wizard of Oz the other day? If you guys don't know, Scully does ASMR stuff on his channel. And he also does auditions for people to call in and audition for certain, and they read movie scripts and stuff, everybody, and they do full live streams of it, but you have to audition for a character first and stuff like that. And I saw you just recently did Wizard of Oz. I missed it. Hey, Navigator, you did the White Knighting thing once, never again. Well, and it's not anyone's responsibility either. So with that being said, I understand that a lot of people are fighting. So please do not take offense when I ignore it, or don't go into chats that are talking about it. If I remove myself from group chats that are talking about it stuff, it's not to be mean. It's because I don't want to be mean to any of you guys, because I love all of you. That's why. And I also saw there was a fight breaking out in my mod chat last night, and I didn't say anything about it, but please don't be mean to each other in there either. Okay? Because I woke up and I was like, happy birthday, Michael, in there. And then somebody texted me. They're like, scroll up. I'm like, why? Because I never scroll up in group chats. I don't pay attention enough. And I was like, oh. It sucks. There's a lot of bullshit going on right now. But please don't take offense when I say I don't care to know what's going on. And also don't take that as I don't care about your feelings either, because I do. You don't scroll up either. So with that being said, I'm going to drop the link. I don't know if Amy wanted to add something, or if any of you wanted to add one more thing about it, or if you wanted to say, I know somebody the other day wanted to. I think she's still in the chat, but she may not want to. But other than that, that's all I got, besides flashing my tits and covering my nipples with my receipts. Okay. Snow cones. Okay.
And by the way, look, do you see? Remember what I was saying earlier?
How my right one is more sensitive than my left? It's actually bigger. That's because it's been sucked on, like the more. You should. Never mind. I'm not going to say that.
Notice how bigger?
Oh, I guess it doesn't look that big right now. Yep. Oh, oops. You could do that, not scroll up. Yeah. I just don't like to scroll because even when there's positive things being said in group chats and stuff, it's exhausting. It's hard to keep up with. And a lot of times I get a headache if my face is down on my phone, which is all day. So I like to like breathe and like put my head up and stretch and look around and like enjoy whatever's in front of me. Maybe it's a view off a balcony. Maybe it's a ball sack. God only knows. Daria. Oh, you drink all your Fireball. Oh, that is sad. You're lucky you do that. I would be banned instantly. Hold on, let me make sure this is who they say they are. Hark! Who goes?
I think it's me.
Who are you? Oh, Amy. What would you like? What would you like to say about
Well,
this?
first, I'd like to say happy birthday to Michael.
Oh yes, happy birthday, Michael.
Happy birthday, Michael. How are you?
I'm good. I'm caffeinated now. 2 days vape free, and I keep thinking, I'm like, ooh, the vape store is right around the corner. No, yes, no. Anyways, that's a personal problem.
I want to go with you when you go.
Okay. That peanut butter cookie flavored vape. So good.
No.
Anyways.
About all the fights going on?
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about?
Or yeah, just like being in the middle or being confused of people that are mad at you and you don't even, whatever you have to say, go for it. It's all yours.
Okay.
Normally that laugh is not a good sign.
The issue that I have, okay, is I'm very passionate when it comes to my friends, like extremely. And sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it's a bad thing. And when you have people that you trusted, you know, and like you cared about, and they're allowing people like Space Monster in their chats, and you're being dragged, and you're watching your friends being dragged, it's hard. It's really hard to watch, like extremely hard to watch. And that's where I have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where my problem comes in with all of this.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, that's what I was saying earlier too, is like, there are some people that they don't see everything, or sometimes they don't even want to see what's going on. They don't look at other people's content or what's back and forth. And I'm one of those people. I'm like, oh, shit, I didn't even know you were fighting. Like, there's a lot of times. And then, if you do, I mean, for Space Monster, for example, if you know her name, you automatically know that our names are tied to her. I mean, she's just gone at us for years. And then I heard her say the other day, she was like, and Robbie's been attacking me for years. And I think it was Full On Drama said to Space Monster, I hope Robbie starts leaving you alone soon. I was like,
yeah, we have
wait a minute.
totally ignored her. I mean, Robbie, she sat on a panel a few, 6 months ago or something like that, and told people I was the reason that you relapsed.
Oh, Lord. No, Benny, okay, first of all, while I was going through that whole year of that program that I went through for sobriety and all that shit, look who was making videos, making fun of sobriety, laughing, saying I'm going to fail, I'm going to fall, making fun, taking pictures from my sobriety. I would go on jogs every day, 6 days, 7 days a week. On a morning sobriety jog, I would call it, take pictures. Space Monster would make videos with my picture making fun of that. If anybody did that, it was you, Space Monster. You're disgusting. You've sat there and you said horrible things about that. So you could take all the fucking seats, but you're already stuck in the fucking seat because you don't get up and walk. Sorry about that. No, I'm not.
Right.
Sorry.
And there's just like a bunch of rumors that are going around, and what happens is these people go up and they're lying or starting rumors, and other people latch onto it. You know what I'm saying? They latch onto it and run with it. Like when Truth Sticks was going to go live, the whole reason he set that live to 18 and older is because of all of the reporting and flagging that's been going on. And it was to protect the channel. That's the only reason why. It was to protect it. Because, I mean, you say one little thing, these people are on you and they're reporting your channel. Like you said earlier, that's why you can't share links, because you have a channel to protect, Yeah. And it's not that True Sticks has a huge channel or anything, but still, these people are on a report happy binge rate. Like they're like literally reporting everybody for everything, and it's wrong.
Yeah.
And then Tiff turns around and tells people that it's because Amber and I were going to expose her nudes. That right there is straight up a fucking lie. I don't care what she says or what. I mean, it is lie after lie after lie. So now people are running, and Dorothy did the same thing and set up on our panel how Amber and I were sitting there laughing that we were going to expose her nudes and blah, blah. That's not true. That's a flat out lie too. And I don't appreciate that, because Dorothy was supposed to be my friend. And that's where I'm upset with all of this, because people are literally lying to hurt other people. And I'm going to tell you guys something. Somebody's going to end up taking their own life over all of this. And then who is the finger going to be pointed at?
Yeah. Well, and I know like Amber and you've never wanted like somebody's nudes or anything like that to be put out. Now, as far as, because like I sent emails back or to people like a while ago, and I told you this, certain different people saying, look, I don't want to be a part of fighting anymore. I'm fucking done with it. It's annoying. And so as far as like with Tiffany, she got one of those emails also. And it's simply because like, look, things have gone back and forth. And like I was talking about earlier, people think automatically there's sides. And with Tiffany, I've always told her, she was live, and I told her before, I said that I'm not going to get involved with that shit. And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use my own experience. And so her and I have gone back and forth a number of times. And if that's you backstage, the real one, I can't let you on panel because the reporters, I was saying that earlier on the stream. So I've told her, I'm not going to do that. And Scarlett, stop it. Thank you. I'm not going to do that. What was I saying? I got distracted because somebody was backstage, and now I feel bad because I can't let him on panel. Oh, that's what it was. Tiffany said that people changed overnight, but I truly didn't. I, saw her supporting people that I didn't like Space Monster and stuff like that. But then if I step back and I take a look at it and I'm like, okay, so I'm I'm in chats, and maybe she's doing this because I'm in chats with people that are talking about her. So maybe if I stop, then she'll stop like talking bad about me and Captain Kangaroos or all these other chats, you know? And I was confused. So I was like, Tiffany, what did I do something to you? Because I've never picked a side. I told her that in her chat. I told her that in private. And then we ended up getting in a fight over it. But so maybe that's the reason. I don't know. So I'm like, maybe if I step back and just show like I'm not fucking doing that, then it'll settle things. And then it doesn't. So, and I've said this to you too. Like maybe that's why Dorothy has been upset maybe with anybody for accepting CJ and stuff. And I've spoke to Dorothy privately and been like, hey, just let you know I made peace with CJ. So I could understand if people are upset, but at the same time, like I said, don't take it personal when we make peace with people, because it's not, it's to do something good. It's not to be mean to anybody else.
Right. Right. And it sucks that we're even being put in this situation, you know, and it's nobody's business why Amber's channel went down or what happened. You know, every day it's something new. It's something like, oh, it's because porn. There was no porn ever linked to Amber's channel. And that's a fact. Okay. Her report would have come back as sexual content. And that's not what it came back as. And then it's because of emails. And then it's because of this. And then it's like, these people don't even know what really happened. And they all need to keep their mouths shut. We're in the process of working on all of it. And that's just what people need to know. They don't need to know the ins and outs. But this whole naked sexual, just, you know, pictures and stuff like that needs to stop, because that's a flat out lie. That's not what was happening. That's not why. You can't even protect your channel now without even being accused of something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are now, people think that you and Jamie have beef because you're not sharing his stuff. You know, I mean,
that's what sucks about it. Because like, how do you tell your friend, like, I can't share your things like on Facebook and stuff I can, but just like, that's who is backstage. Like, how do you tell your friend, like, and then you don't want to be selfish and be like, oh, well, I'm looking out for my channel, but like I am, but I also care about what's going on with him. And I care about what's going on with Amber. So, and I think that's what people want. They want to see us being like, oh, look, let's see how far they go. And, ooh, yeah. And then if they do share it, we'll report them and they'll get deleted. I think a lot of people are enjoying it. And it sucks being in the middle, because, you know, it doesn't feel good to have to tell your friends, hey, I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Right. And then they sit there and they're like, oh, well, you know, they're ban invading. They're doing this. Every single person that has lost, there's many people in this community that have ban invaded. Many people. I mean, Vivian, I don't know her personally, but she's been ban invaded, and she's sitting up on Dorothy's panel talking about ban invaders. How is that right? You know what I'm saying? So it's just a hypocrisy that's going on. And just leave. If you don't like somebody, leave them alone. You don't have to do a live to get subs and views and all this other stuff and hurt the people that you say you care about. Like, that's where the bullshit needs to stop.
Yeah.
Because it is hurting people. You know, I mean, I have people, I don't like this one that you talk to. I don't like this person that you talk. Oh, well, I can't help it. I can't help it. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not here to please everybody else. I came here for entertainment, you know, and to have fun. And that's not even happening. You can't even have that anymore. It's gone, because people are taking this too seriously to purposely hurt others. You know, back in the day, a couple years ago, and I've said this before, if you didn't like somebody, you just didn't watch them. You just didn't listen to them, you know? And so it's not like that anymore.
No. And it sucks, because it's impossible to watch everybody's stuff. Just like it's impossible to read every single thing in a private message, like group message. It's impossible. So when people are like, and then you ask them, what's going on in here? What's going on? Just scroll up and read. No, fuck that. I don't have time for that. Give me the gist of it, or no, or just don't tell me at all and fucking talk about it privately with each other or something. But it's a shitty feeling, because I mean, I just got married and we're talking about having kids and, you know, getting a house and all this different shit. Like, so our minds are already busy enough outside of YouTube with positive shit. Why would I want, and it's not that it's a waste, because then I feel like that's smacking my friends in the face, but why would I want to put my time into investing what you guys are choosing to do to each other? Right. When I know it's possible to make peace. And I don't know what you think of Replay. I know it's possible to make peace with her, because I did it very easily.
I don't know I just know that the Outlander got threatened. I don't, you know what I'm saying? But they worked that out. They figured that out. I don't know anything about replay. So
Yeah, or juror. You know, there's been people like, oh, and then back and forth with
I have
many other people.
her right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's not that I hate her. I don't know how she can sit back and be a part of a chat that's bashing on Amber when her and Amber are supposed to be friends. Me, I wouldn't participate in it. That's just my take on it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why too. You know, I said, what was it, 2 days ago on my live stream? Like, if people are, because I saw everybody talking shit about each other when I came back in chats, and I'm like, oh Jesus, just be nice. And so far, they've been, for the most part, nice to each other in here. But it's fucking uncomfortable, and it sucks that you even have to say something like that. Like, hey, knock it off.
Mm-hmm. It's not that I hate her at all. You know, I've never had an issue with her. She's always been kind to me. I'm just thinking right now, because I'm in protective mode with Amber because of what's being said about her.
Yeah.
As a friend, I wouldn't participate in a live like that. That's just me. That's how I operate.
Well, and Amber too, like, she really didn't do anything. She didn't, and it just sucks. I mean, yeah, and that's why I tell people, I'm like, everyone's like, you know, Lycan's going on panels and stuff, and it sucks because I'm like, I'm gonna hate it if something bad happens, because people are saying, well, this is allowed, and I spoke to YouTube and they said it's allowed, and then somebody gets a warning for it. What was it? CJ got a warning for it. I'm like, I don't want to deal with I deal with people enough fucking being crazy, making videos, reporting, doxing, doing all sorts of crazy shit to me. That's like, no, I'm not even fucking going there and doing that.
Right.
Hey, Lottie.
I just look at this as a mother, you know, having kids and grandchildren. I taught my kids as they were growing up that if you don't like somebody, just don't go around them. You know, and I'm seeing all of these adults continuing this fighting, you know, and then I just think to myself, this is why we have bullying in schools, because kids are seeing their parents acting like this. This is why.
Yeah. Well, and not only that, but this is why people fucking can't fucking keep friends on here, is because there's so much jealousy going around that they get so fucking angry with each other for stupid shit. And for example, Susan Mundy. Susan, please stop being crazy. How many times have I let her back in? I'm like, she's being cool. I can't do it anymore. I had to block her from my chat and my phone the other day because she just started snapping and going crazy. This was during my break, Amy. Going crazy. Oh, you're just over there. What did Ross Dog pay you to attack me? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Now all of a sudden I'm paying Ross Dog, somebody who I don't even get along with, to attack her. Not doing the crazy shit. Can't fucking do it.
Yeah. You wouldn't put the money out to do that. At all.
No, I would run my mouth myself, but I'm like, and that's the kind of shit where, like, when people are over the top, kind of like her and that Carolyn K-Rock's Media, like, there's certain people that they just snap out of nowhere. Do not take the time. And Miss Portland has done that too. Don't fucking exhaust yourself trying to please people that are unstable. They're just insane. Right. And then when you have more logical people, YouTube nut jobs their receipts. Scarlett got them for me. When you have a lot more logical people and they're doing that, that's when I actually take offense to it. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you are a grown adult and you can work it out yourself. Yeah. You can vent to me all you want to. That's fine. But do not vent to me and then all of a sudden go to that person and be like, see, Robbie agrees with me. No, bitch. I was letting you vent. I was not sitting there talking shit with you. Right. So don't confuse your venting for me talking shit and being two-faced, because I will fuck you up.
What would happen, Robbie? What would happen if everybody, like how I vision YouTube, like this area, okay? It's like a section that we have of YouTube, okay? And I'm talking the big community, and I'm talking all of the people that we are, like, channels that everyone goes to and stuff like that. If everyone just stopped just for a week, stop talking about somebody else, lying about somebody else, stopped all the rumors, and did a fun live, playing games, entertainment, having fun, what would happen?
Somebody would pick a fight.
the channels would die because they can't survive without the drama.
That's true. Well, and I've said this, and this is not to be mean, but it is, I guess it is an insult because I mean, it could be true. I think some people are so, maybe their lives are so boring, or they don't interact well with others, or don't have a personality. So the only way it's possible to receive some sort of attention is to throw something at someone and poke people. And then it's some sort of attention. And then they feel like maybe important in a sort of way.
Well, I think it's because they're so unhappy in their own life. I mean, people have feelings. We're not robots, you know, and everybody has feelings. I hate seeing my friends. I honestly do not care what people say about me because I know how to shut this off. You know what I'm saying? I know how to shut it. I mean, does it get to me sometimes? Yeah. But I care more about what's being said and happening to my friends.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, thank God Amber is a strong person inside. I mean, let's just say Amber is not as strong as she is. She's a recovering addict.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people running around using profiles and using her mugshot as pictures. They're using their profile picture as her mugshot. Okay. What if Amber was just out of recovery? You know what I'm saying? And she wasn't that strong of a person. What would happen? She could very easily relapse. I mean, they're making fun of her. They're laughing at her. I mean, I've seen some of her closest friends in chats laughing at her because her channel went down. Can somebody please explain to me where on our side they see us doing that?
Well, and you have to remember too, like once an addict, even though it doesn't matter how long you've been in recovery, it can still be very hard, like at times. And I mean, people in 10 years of sobriety, 20, it could take one thing to trigger them and just give up and be done. So with that, and you know what? I've made fun of people that have made fun of my sobriety, by the way, or something about me. I've done that, and it's not okay to do that. I did that to Amber a long time ago. I was like, you junkie bitch. And, you know, but I don't stop to think, just like when Nenny C emailed me yesterday, she's like, you know, my feelings were hurt from that channel you shared and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be like sensitive of your feelings when all you do is talk shit. So I think no matter what it is, we need to start to be aware of what we're saying back and forth, because you never know what's going to send somebody over the fucking edge or hurt them. Nenny C actually said she was crying. And I'm like, what the fuck do you want me to do about it? Jesus Christ. You've been mean to me, and now you're sending me an email about you fucking crying? Fuck off. Stop being mean. So I'm saying, like, if you don't want people saying mean shit, don't do it to them. And I'm not saying Amber deserved that, by the way. What I'm saying is when we go back and forth, somebody always is going to go higher and try to hurt that person even more.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep. And I just, you know, I don't agree with the responding back and forth at all. You know, I just think that sometimes people need to be iced out completely, because I look at it as like this. When you ice somebody out completely, okay, they can't come back and say you've done anything to them.
Right. That's true.
You know, they can't. And that's one of the biggest reasons that I don't really respond to Space Monster when her whole entire channel is dedicated to you and I, Robbie, you know, and I don't respond back to her because I don't want her to have any of my attention.
Mm-hmm.
She's not worth it. She's an alcoholic. She's a drunk. There's something dark inside of her life that she can't get over, you know, and so she needs to deal with that through her life. That's not our, you know, and if you respond to her and fight back with her, you're playing into her game. You're playing into her darkness and what she wants. You know, I mean, she sat on a panel today talking crap. I didn't even watch it. I don't want to watch it. I was told about it, but I'm not going to, because I know it's BS. You know what I mean? But it's like, that's what these people, it's almost like because they're so hurt inside with whatever's happened in their life, they think it's necessary and it's okay to sit here and hurt other people.
Yeah.
When you make your life goal to take somebody down and completely destroy their life, there's issues there.
Big time. And so, and then when you cuss her out, which I, like you said, you don't respond, so they don't have anything to say back, or that you did something. I always make that mistake. And with Space Monster, she's been saying for years, I'm doing a live. It's all over after this. And she did like a countdown. What was that? Wasn't that supposed to be on the 13th? Where the fuck's your countdown at? Where's this video of exposing? But second of all, who gives a shit? Listen, you're talking about a woman who doesn't even know what she's talking about. She legit makes up stories on the spot. She already deleted her community post. When I was in my car before my break, I was driving to my Aunt Sally's because I hadn't seen her in a long time, and I was bringing back her luggage we borrowed from Las Vegas. Space Monster literally made a long post. She's like, look it, Butthead and Michael finally had enough of Save Robbie running around the house, stabbing furniture and all this stuff, and they kicked him out of the house. And I'm like, where the fuck is she coming up? And she's like, why does he have to go to Aunt Sally's house? Because I fucking love her and I was visiting her. Why do you give a shit?
Because
Why do you care?
Is your aunt and you wanted to go visit? Like, why do you have? Yeah, I don't know, Robbie.
But there's always a conspiracy with her. Like, there's always some story. You guys, if you take Space Monster seriously, you are. I mean, I'm sorry to say it, but you're fucking dumb. This woman comes up with stories out of nowhere. This is a woman who used to stay on the phone with me. It would be daytime, her time, and it would be at night for me. And we would drink together. She'd sit in her hot tub. Her mom would come in and we'd all have conversations. And all of a sudden, her mom doesn't fucking exist anymore. Wasn't her mom supposed to come on camera? Here's the other part. Here's how serious you could take her. She goes, countdown to the 13th, and we're going to call my mom together. Wait a minute. Aren't you the same woman that said calling and contacting your mom put her in the hospital because YouTube drama? Why would you want to call your mom on a live stream, you fucking idiot? Don't you think that would put her in the hospital, what, a fifth fucking time? Liar.
Nobody cares, to be on. Like, you know what I don't know. She's a nut, but yeah, you can't take what she says seriously. Like, she's been doing this for 3 years, you know, threatening, and I don't know. Like, I think it's so funny how she goes around telling people we're these bad, horrible people, but yet she has threatened your life with a gun and has threatened my life with a gun, which we have the recordings on, you know, but yet she's this wonderful person. We're not going around threatening people's lives.
No.
You know,
I mean, I may look like
gangsta.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know.
Here, you want to respond to her the same way I responded to AJ? Here's my response to you, Space Monster. There. Now take that, and now she's going to be like, that's their secret code language. What they were really saying.
You know, when we were in Vegas, Robbie, when we were in Vegas, and we were being told like AJ was there and stuff, you know, and we just kept doing our thing. We went on the roller coaster. We went and ate at a buffet. We had all you can drink mimosas and just did our thing. That's how we have to respond to these people on YouTube. Continue having fun, because I'm not going to let them stop me.
Yeah, I saw stupid AJ again share. This is, you guys welcome this. You're okay with this. And she shares the same fucking stupid stream when I was on Making Lemonade's panel like 4 years ago. And we were joking about what would be on the Anne Frank Cafe menu. Sorry if you can't fucking take a joke. And by the way, there was a Jewish man on panel, and I have plenty of Jewish friends. And she's like, I was not okay with this. Oh, yes, the fuck you were, AJ. You were my friend at the time. And I remember I was getting a lot of backlash for that. And you're like, don't let him bother you. It's okay. So yeah, you did fucking support it. I don't care what you say, AJ, because you can't even come on here and be confident as yourself, and you contradict. And the only thing you do is you get excited when there's a new person to hate, anybody that you don't, and you go right over there with them and you go against your morals no matter the fuck what. So you, for yourself, speak for your fucking self with your actions, and everybody knows you're Kromavolt. They're not fucking dumb. You are. So nobody cares. You're not even stable enough to pick a channel where you want to voice your opinion on. Just be yourself and keep one fucking channel.
She's another one too who talks about ban evading, and when Jamie took her down for posting about him, which she had every legal right to do, and she lost one of her channels, what'd she do? She immediately started another channel, and started posting on that. So she's a ban evader too.
Yeah, but
I mean,
see,
even
it's
though she
okay
got
when
her
it's
channel back, you know, but it's still during that process, she was ban evading.
yeah.
That's where the hypocrisy comes in with all of these people.
Yep. But see, it's only like if you do something wrong, and they always word it so stupid. They're like, I've made mistakes or I've done this. Well, let other people make mistakes too. Or they'll say, well, I have the right to my opinion. Well, so do other people. Why the fuck do you just start channels based on clipping other people that simply are just speaking about their opinions? I mean, look, earlier I was talking for 25 minutes about what you do in the bedroom, what your attitude's like, and people will probably clip that and be like, what? And stick their nose in my opinions on that and make it something about them. Fuck off, mind your own business, start growing your own personality in your own community of people, and you won't have to fucking start clipping other people and using their faces. Looking at you, full on drama.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It is, but I just feel like something needs to stop because honestly, and I've been saying this for a couple months now, my biggest fear is that one day we're all going to wake up and we're going to find out that something tragic has happened to somebody because of something done. And I don't want that to happen. But that's like one of my biggest fears because people take it way too far here. I mean, we have people out here that are getting mugshots put up, being doxxed, their families are being put up. I mean, pictures of Jamie when he was a teenager being posted everywhere. How is this right? How can people sit here and call him the names that they're calling him, but yet in the same breath be doing what they're doing to him or to Amber or to any of us?
Yep. Well, it's all about who you're mad at. And if it's okay if they get they don't have feelings. Like you said, we're human. But when they don't like you, all of a sudden they take away your human emotions. Just stop poking at people. And it's like these people, like when you don't talk about them, it's like they go harder making videos about you. And then you wait a while and say something. Oh, look at them paying attention to me. AJ does the same shit. Why are you stalking me? First of all, I would be stalking myself because that's all that's on your channel. It's not stalking you. When you tag my name, you're knocking on my door. You're using my face in my content or talking about me. So I'm simply looking what you're posting about me. Okay. Because you take the time to screen record. You take the time to clip. You take the time to do that. That's like looking at somebody filming them with binocular cameras and clipping them. And then then mailing them the video, like in the show, The Watcher, like a letter. And when they pop that video in the DVD player or whatever, maybe VCR, and they watch it, you're like, look, they're stalking me while stalking you. And it's a video of you outside my house watching me masturbate in the mirror with lotion because I ran out of lube. Sorry. Anyways, do you have anything, last words to say?
No, I just grow up, people. Act like an adult.
How dare you say that to me? I'm trying.
Not you. I'm mean people.
Yeah, well, I can be mean a lot too. But yes, don't poke the bear. I got my bear poking stick under here. I take it to the zoo with me. Anyways, I love you. I hope you feel better from venting a little bit and coming up here. But
I do.
Okay.
I'm going to get down and finish my laundry.
Okay, I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
All right, guys. I got to go get in the shower. And again, thank you to the members and the super chats. Scarlett, fuck off. I said you need to book a flight to come out here and see us. What else was I going to say? Oh, yes. And I pinned Michael's birthday card if you guys want to sign it. I think it has a limit of like 100 people can sign it. But if you want to go give him a happy birthday message, it's over there. I'm going to close you can like close it off after. So by the end of the day, I'll close the card out so he can print it out and all the good stuff.
And we're going to end on this. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.
Jam out and make sure you're taking your vitamins.
We're going to end with my cover of Vitamins by Queen Herbie. Love you guys.
Save Robbie. Queen Herbie cover. Here we go. Extra, read all about it. Queen coming back with a brand new style. Been focused on my shit, making moves in silence. Working out, sleeping in, taking vitamins. Ooh, I've been waking up smiling. Bitch, now they're calling me your highness. Ooh, I've been waking up smiling. Working out, sleeping in, taking vitamins. Aim high and a swing low. Open mind, anything goes. TLC to these silly hoes. They ain't listening to Queen and it really shows. I baptize bitches with my holy flows. I don't fuck with no chickens, only goes. At her looking like a vegan, oh she glows. Wanna know my secrets and my anecdotes. Self-care, good living. Vision board on a mission. In my greens nutrition. You ain't got my vibe, then I don't gotta listen. Extra, extra, read all about it. Queen coming back with a brand new style. Then focus on my shit, making moves in silence. Working out, sleeping in, taking vitamins. Ooh, I've been waking up smiling. Bitch, now they're calling me your highness. Ooh, I've been waking up smiling. Working out, sleeping in, taking vitamins. Vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C. Vitamin D, vitamin bitch, vitamin please. I went bullshit free for weeks. I set my physique with the color back on my cheeks. I found peace, now my influence is catastrophic. The beat break down soon as I get on it. Soon as Louis drop the season, bitch, I copped it. Then like SOS, you can't stop it. No smoke, marijuana, no show. For the drama, go folk like Madonna, no cones. When I wanna meditate, and my son and levitate. Counting commas, she's a real one, yeah, she's a stunner. Extra, extra, read all about it. Queen coming back with a brand new style. Then focus on my shit, making moves in silence. Working out, sleeping in, taking vitamins. Ooh, I've been waking up smiling. Bitch, now they're calling me your highness. Ooh, I've been waking up smiling. Working out, sleeping in, taking vitamins. Working out, sleeping in, taking vitamins. Working out, sleeping in, taking vitamins. It's a full-time job. Queen Herbie cover, self-care. It's true. Save Robbie. No, no chance. No, no dance. No, no chance. No, no dance. No, no chance. Give me second chances.